It felt like my entire body was on fire and that there were loose electrical wires in my left leg from my hip to my toes, just kind of running loose and sparking at all times. I slipped and sprained my ankle, kind of late spring, early summer. Didn't think anything of it until I continuously had pain in my ankle. Found out through a surgeon that I had a torn tendon and needed a tendon repair. I was told I would have a total post-op period of about 4 weeks. At about 10 weeks post-op, I could not walk. I had no function of my left leg, and I was in the most excruciating pain imaginable. I saw a neurologist, an orthopedic surgeon, and I think it was a sports medicine doctor, all within less than 10 minutes of having their hands on me, diagnosed me with something called complex regional pain syndrome. One of them even went as far as to tell me I would probably likely never walk again. That was a tough diagnosis. I was hysterically crying, of course, because this is not good news or what you want to hear. But I remember thinking I need to see someone who has treated more than 3 people for this, now.
Jordan started out with having a bad injury, developed something called CRPS, which is a brain-based pain syndrome that is super hard to deal with, and actually had an amazing treatment in another facility, got to walking again, got to moving again, but was still having these residual problems with some movement in her foot after surgery to repair it.
All of my physical symptoms from my CRPS are pretty much gone. However, my left big toe will not move. It just hangs there dead, which you don't think is really that big of a deal, but it is, because you need that to balance. So walking without shoes on, still kind of hard. Showering without a shower mat, very hard. It's slippery, it's wet, you have no balance. Also doing things like Pilates or working out, it's not gonna happen when you can't balance on your left side at all. So I knew I wanted to see someone who would address my brain.
As we dug deeper, we started to talk about how she feels dizzy and how she gets brain fog and how she gets fatigued really easy. And then we started to be able to merge what happened in that pain sequence was related to what she feels in that dizziness. And it's been really cool to watch her progress.
He did this test on me the day of my consult, and thank God my sister was with me, where he has this red and white cloth looking thing. It made me feel like a bowl. And he did a bunch of movements with it, moved my right toe, told me to look at my right toe. He moved my left toe with his hand, told me not to look at it, told me to look down, and my toe was moving. And I was like, this is 100% my brain.
If the sensors that take in our environment aren't working very well, our whole cognitive system gets bogged down. If we can get rid of that dizziness sensation, it opens up energy to be able to put into just normal life, thinking, moving, emoting, and just doing normal things. So from the trajectory of how she's been doing, we're gonna see that her dizziness is gonna go away. Don't wanna predict the future, but that's kind of the trend we're on.
You have this one life to live. And if you give up on yourself and your one life, then who's gonna fight for you? And doing something like this and fighting for your life back, your life can be yours again. Then your life can be full again.